Okay, hello. So I am back for a Chasing Atlanta season 3 episode 3 review. I didn't review last episode simply because I kind of really didn't have the time. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I'm trying to go natural and it's like the struggle right now, so that's taking up like all my time. And on top of that, I didn't really feel like the episode was much. But anyway, so we start off with Jaylon and Oliver meeting up at a restaurant. I didn't talk about Oliver in the first episode because I forgot, but I really like Oliver. I think I'm gonna like him a lot. He's really funny to me. So they met up and they talked about Kendra's party. Now, I also didn't talk about the fact that last episode, Kendra had a listening party, I believe, and Oliver went because Jaylon had invited him and somebody else, but neither one of those people showed up. Jaylon didn't show up, another person, so he kind of went by himself. And when he went, he was less than impressed. I'll say that. It was very kind of small, and it didn't really look like it was put together very well, in my humble opinion. But at the same time, I don't know what means or resources that this woman has, so she's doing the best that she can do, right? That's all you can really ask for. So they was in him, Jaylon, and Oliver, they met up, and he was talking to him about that. And so again, I'm a straight woman. I would like to know from people in the LGBT community, somebody please inform me, do you think it was right for Jaylon to say, is she a girl? And then, in the sense of, because Oliver responded, well, I didn't ask what she has in between her legs. I think that's inappropriate, personally. Why does it matter if she was? But then what? If she wasn't, then what? I'm confused. Regardless, she still identifies as a woman, but I just felt that was like really weird to ask. But I don't know, is that something that people normally ask? I don't know. I'm asking, but I feel like that was inappropriate. Anyway, besides that, then Jaylon talked about how she was going to the studio and she made a song, and listen to the song. The song was cute enough, like Oliver said, with the help of auto-tune. Anything can be done, right? Okay, good. So then, also, Oliver asked Jaylon about her and Q or whatever, and like what's going on between y'all, and he's like, oh, nothing. And then they showed this little clip of when they did the little safari little thing last episode, how she was pretty much like kissing on Q a little bit, like she kind of kissed him, and she was like, Oliver was like, I don't think that his boo would appreciate that. Oh, I don't know. Y'all either fucking, have fucked, or want to fuck, or doing something sexual, because that I see, okay? And so try to deny that, whatever. Been denying that she don't freaking want Q, but that's neither here nor there. Q and the same thing for Q. So then we move on from that, and then also Jaylon was talking about Cameron, because Oliver was like, oh, you should come to his birthday party with me, and she's still mad because he went off on her at the reunion. Oh, what? Well, you deserve. Next, then Gardini. So Gardini gets out of jail. Gardini did like 2 months or whatever for, I'm not even really sure, something to do with scamming, I think. I don't really remember what the charges was exactly, but he pretty much said how he felt like it was Jaylon's fault or whatever, which I don't know that to be true. I don't really care, because he was like, oh, well, I went to go do some stuff for my probation officer, and then they was waiting right there to come and get me. As someone who has unfortunately plenty of family members in the legal system, that has happened to more than a few of them, where they go to the probation office, they think that they just doing their regular stuff, and then as soon as they done, right there, boop, boop, clink, clink, lock you up. Don't give a fuck. You shouldn't be doing whatever it is that you're doing. It's just that simple, right? Okay, now you know. But what was funny is though that Gardini was like, oh, I bought the LLC. I just want to LLC. That's all I keep thinking about every time that situation comes up. I love that song, Nikki. The reason it's funny to me is because, like he said on the reunion, if you're such a boss, why you don't have the LLC see your shit? And even after that reunion, you still didn't think to buy the LLC just because this petty ass motherfucker right here, you didn't think, oh, let me hurry up and get my business in order? What kind of boss is that? Jaylon? Oh, well, my sister was supposed to do it and didn't do it. not being boss like when you're not double checking and rechecking and triple checking. Period. That's why that's funny to me. So, oh well, but figure it out. But it'd be like Monopoly, like me and my dude was in here playing Monopoly the other day, and he refused to give up fucking Park Place because I had Boardwalk and I had all my houses. I just needed to get that so I could put on some more houses in the hotel and get his ass. But he refused. So you're gonna have to bargain with him like I did. Okay? So then after that, this is when the messy shit come in. So Oliver tells Gardini that because okay, so my boo boo Devon, apparently he's not gonna be on the season. I hope he appears some way somehow. But Devon's boyfriend is Gardini's best friend. Okay, so Oliver tells Gardini that Devon had talked to him or inboxed him or whatever, saying like, I see you in my man's DMs or whatever, like what's going on with y'all. So according to Oliver, and this is where I might not like Oliver because you won't be messy if this is true, Oliver said that some way somehow his Devon's boyfriend slid in his DMs, or no, he used to be around Gardini or something like that when they was talking, and so some way somehow they end up exchanging numbers and certain things happened. And but according to Oliver, I didn't know that they was in a relationship because he told me that they was no longer together. So I'm like, go check him, which that's true, Devon. Go check your boo first and check the dates, make sure everything's right. But even if that's the case, don't come at Oliver, but Oliver, don't be messy at the same time. Don't be messy. Okay, don't be messy. So then I believe we move on to Cameron's birthday party. I don't remember the brother and sister's names, but we're gonna call them the TTs, the Topsy-Turvy twins, even though that's 3. We're gonna call them the TTs, okay? So the TTs come to the party, and they were supposed to perform there or something like that. But as soon as they walked into Cameron's party, they're like throwing shade, like, oh, ain't nobody here, this, that, and the third. I mean, how early did y'all come? Because if y'all don't know, most parties, they don't just, if you tell people a party started at 9, right? Black people specifically, we're not gonna come till like 11, 12. We come towards the end. It's like the same thing when you go to a club. A club might technically open at 10. Like, for instance, when I went to Miami, the clubs in Miami don't close to like 5 in the freaking morning. So yeah, they open around 10. But bitch, I'm not getting there till like almost midnight. The fuck? So I don't understand why off top they're like, oh, look, there ain't nobody here, and I'm not performing for a whole bunch of nobodies, and this, that, and the third. Alright, cool, and y'all didn't perform, that's fine. And what did they do 2 hours later? Like, it was packed in there. Give shit time, but y'all want to keep throwing shade, that's fine. Y'all gotta get no help with nothing at all. And y'all music is kind of cute, but guess what? Not with that attitude, you're not gonna get nowhere. You should be thankful. Granted, I didn't see at all that Cameron tried to be like, yo, let me do y'all music and stuff like that. But at the same time, it is his birthday party, and he's throwing this birthday party. Y'all could have easily went up to him and been like, hey, yo, Cameron, I know you're kind of busy, but like, when exactly can we go up and do X, Y, Z in the third? That man was busy as hell. He probably was drunk. It's his birthday. Calm the fuck down. So, party's going good. My boo Montel show up. Everybody pretty much show up. It's cool. Jaylon decides to show up in that dress. Just no, absolutely not. It was cute, but absolutely not. Actually, I didn't like it. No, that big ass G. What the fuck is this? 2001? No thanks. But other than that, Jaylon, your hair was on point. Your hair's normally always on point. That's the funny part. Your hair be on point. And mind you, I ain't got no room to talk about nobody here, because look at my shit right now. But your hair be on point, but that's not what everybody else be saying about these waters, okay? But anyway, Jaylon go upstairs and talk to Cameron, and they just kind of go a little bit back and forth about what was said, blah, 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 blah. They're cool, right? They're cool. Cool. Then Kendra comes. So Kendra comes to the party, and Kendra sees Oliver, and off top gets an attitude because somebody told Kendra pretty much that Oliver was talking shit about the party or whatever. So The very first time that Oliver and Kendra try to talk, it's like, it's not really talking. It's more so like yelling. And it's from both ends, to be quite honest, because Oliver was being very, I don't give a fuck. And Kendra was just very strong and loud and just extra for no reason, in my humble opinion. Maybe that's just her raw emotions, but it just felt like he was doing a lot. Then I think she walked out or whatever, and she said she didn't want to do it. And then the TTs went behind trying to be nosy and shit, and that shit gonna backfire on y'all asses next week, trying to be all nosy and shit. Go outside talking to her, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Why you gotta let, my whole thing with Kendra is, why would you let one person in a room of good gosh knows how many make you want to leave? I will never in my life be that pressed by any bitch at all to leave a fucking entire event because you're there. Bitch, you ain't gotta talk to me. That place, it's not no mansion, even though Jalen was saying that it's not no mansion, but it was big enough to where you didn't have to talk to him. You didn't have to interact with him. Y'all motherfuckers in reality, y'all need to learn it's a time and a place for everything. And that man's birthday was not the time and the place for that. That shit's messy as hell. You could have went in there and mind your own fucking business. It's not that hard. And I find it hard to believe that you didn't think he would be here. This is a fucking reality show. Stop playing with me. Even if you didn't, though, point is, I would never be that pressed to let one motherfucking person making me feel like, oh, I want to leave. And I can't control myself so much, so I have to let, nah. Stay there. Enjoy the party. Talk to other people. Like, he ain't the only motherfucker in Atlanta. Trust me. So, then after that, I guess they convinced Kendra to come back inside. Kendra goes upstairs. Oh my gosh, with little sidekick. Because that person gets on my nerves. Whoever he is, he got on my nerves. So then Oliver came upstairs. Now, Oliver was being a little bit disrespectful because when Kendra was talking to him initially, he was like, turned to the side like... And then, he was trying to talk to her. Now, he did grab her arm, which he didn't have to do. But at the same time, Kendra didn't feel threatened. So her friend jumping in and be like, oh, don't touch her, oh, don't touch her, oh, don't touch her. Like, you escalated it when it didn't have to be. And then all y'all motherfuckers go off. I was happy that part was over. Let's not drag out the storyline of Kendra and Oliver going back and forth, because I'm going to get annoyed. Can we just be done? End it? Be done. Get Devon back on this damn show before I riot. And more Montel. Okay? Like, rate, subscribe. Please go watch my first episode if you didn't. Thanks.